everyone. Welcome back. This is Doug from Octopus Interactive. Today we're going to be looking at some new features that we have added to Big Bang Billiards to sort of clean it up, polish it, and make it a little bit more user-friendly. Starting with our podium here, you'll notice we've taken all the text off of the podium and put in icons instead, various iconography to help people from who speak other languages be able to decipher our podium with as little text as possible. We still have tooltips now, so if you put your cursor over the various buttons, you can see some tool text pop up that explains what it is. We will be able to translate this tool text into other languages as we move forward. So you'll see we have now a solo player, a solo versus the AI, which looks like a little alien dude, and some player versus player kind of things, some settings. And this iconography and tooltip thing sort of reaches through the whole game now. So the second thing I want to point out is our multiplayer platform. Again, the icons have changed. We now have this little Steam Online button. This will let you know whether you are connected to your Steam client. If you're not connected, these buttons will white out and will no longer, you won't be able to play multiplayer. This is a quick match button. If you are in here and you want to create a multiplayer match, but you don't want to set all the settings for an individual game, just hit that quick match button. And if anybody else is waiting in a lobby, it'll pair you up with them and you can join the game. One other thing that is different from previous videos is now we have added little straps onto all of our jetpacks. So when you put them on, you can see little straps. It's a small detail. We've also moved the masks over to the side instead of down here where they used to be. Another little feature we added was the ability to change the music in the settings menu. So let's turn the music up here. This music is by Scott Lawrence, and there are 3 tracks currently available. You'll notice this little skip song button here, which allows you to change the music to the next song. And the song will persist throughout your gameplay. You can also adjust the music volumes and skip songs within the game in the little mini menu, which pops up with the menu button. Okay, the next thing I want to show you is our improvements to the AI version of the game. Notice we have little difficulty settings here instead of words. Let's put this on Alien Plays Aggressively setting. And we're going to choose a table and start the game. Okay, so here we are inside the game. And this, I just want to show you a couple things that we have changed. We have now made it so that the break distance of the ball is a little bit further, so you can really slam home an initial break. And then we've also made improvements to the alien's animation sequence. His particle effects are a little bit more robust, and he rotates a little bit more. And you'll notice he's pretty good. Inside the game, you'll notice that you can still access your score, and the podium icons are again indicated on the platform. We've also added a feature where you can leave the game and you get a confirmation so you don't accidentally leave the game. Let's leave the game. Okay, we are back in the lobby. Here's another thing I wanted to show you with the AI, which we didn't have before in the previous video for AI, and that is 8-ball. We now have an 8-ball game that you can play with the AI. Let's put them on difficulty settings here, on difficult setting here, and let's choose this table and we'll jump right in and I will show you the 8-ball game. Okay, here we are inside the game, and let's just play a little round of 8-ball. You notice the alien's turn, the pockets turn pink. This is the same way it is in the multiplayer version of the game. And I didn't sink any balls, so the alien has sunk a bunch of balls. And when he misses, we will get to see whether we are solids or stripes. Whoever sinks the first ball, that will determine whether you are solid or stripes. We are stripes. If there's an equal number of solids and stripes sunk, the computer will determine randomly whether you're solid or stripes. So now you'll notice that all the striped balls are highlighted with a yellow highlight. And in each set of balls, there's some indication also as whether the ball is a stripe or a solid. These stripes have, in the metal set, they have like little ridges like this, whereas the plain balls don't have metal ridges. The 8-ball looks pretty traditional in this set. In some of the other sets, it's a little more difficult to determine which one is the 8-ball, but you will notice that it is not highlighted in either player's settings, so don't hit that 8-ball. If you sink the 8-ball, you lose the game. So basically, we want to take our ball and we want to try to knock in as many of our stripes as possible. And when we miss, the alien goes, and he's going to go for the solid colors. Here is our pause menu, and it shows you how many solids are sunk and how many stripes are sunk, and that helps you see what you got left and what the alien does. And I'm going to speed the game up here a little bit because I want to show you what the 8-ball looks like at the end. Okay, I have now successfully sunk all of the striped balls, and you will notice now that the only ball highlighted in yellow is the 8-ball. So that means that my last task is to sink the 8-ball. I must sink the 8-ball without scratching, and if I do that, I win the game. One of the things you also will notice while we're playing and showing you these new features is that we have added and updated a lot of the sound effects in the game. The alien, the sound effects that the balls make, the fruit balls all make fruity, squishy sounds now, and there are end game noises as well. So let's exit out of here and I'll show you some more features. All right, another feature we have added to the solo player mode is leaderboards. We have leaderboards for each table shape as well as each play mode, including open play and time attack. You'll notice that some of the names there, I'm Jitter Doug, and I'm third in line. That means I have sunk all of the balls in 17 shots or less. So these will appear at the beginning of each game on each different table, and as soon as you break, the leaderboard goes away. I sunk 3 balls at the same time there. Okay, let's see. The next thing I want to show you is scratching. In the past, if I scratched a ball, meaning I shoot the cue ball through one of the pockets, which you're not supposed to do, it would appear somewhere randomly in the middle of the screen. Well, now we allow you to place the ball like you would in a traditional pool game. So let me shoot that out there. I scratched. So that would be a penalty against me. And then you'll notice that this cue ball now has a green halo around it. That means we are in scratch placement mode. This will happen in solo play and against the computer, and also in multiplayer game modes. And the way you will place the ball is by reaching out, grabbing it with the trigger, and then let go of the trigger, and the ball just sort of hangs in your hand. You can then use your other hand trigger to move the table around until you find a place you want to shoot from. And then you click the trigger again and you're back into game mode. Then when you grab the ball, it will shoot again. And even though I placed the scratch where I wanted it, I still was unable to get a good shot. But there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, the final new thing that I want to point out, which may not be new to you because I haven't really done a multiplayer tutorial yet, But in the multiplayer section, we have a create match and we have an enter match section. I can just give you a brief rundown here. The enter match, here you would look and you would see any games that are open up waiting for players, and you can use this cog to scroll through them. Right now there's nobody else online. We haven't really released yet, so we don't have other players playing. But if you want to create a game, you come here and you select a game mode, either between 8-ball or open play. You select your ball set, you select a table, and you start your match. And what this will do is give you a list of your friends. It will tell you whether they're currently offline. These are your Steam friends. Tell you whether they're online or offline. You can invite somebody there, or you can just wait here for a player to join on that other list I just showed you. Your game will be listed there right now. And while you're waiting, there's this button here that says do not press, and I would highly recommend not pressing that. But if you're bored and you're sitting here waiting for somebody to play, you can play solo while you wait, or you can play against the AI while you wait. And what this will do is it will launch the normal solo or AI mode. You can pick another set, go in and play a game. And while you're playing this game, you may get a notification that somebody wants to invite you to a game, which would pop up on your wrist. Or if somebody just accepts the game that you already created, you will just be taken out of the single player game and brought into the multiplayer game. I will show you more about the multiplayer feature in an upcoming video. For now, hang tight. It's really cool and a lot of fun to play with other players. But that about does it for the new polish features that we have added to Big Bang Billiards. We hope you like them. Please send your comments and any information that you want to send us or something. I don't even know what I'm saying. Goodbye for now. See you next time. Bye.